Hello, my dear friend. I'm so glad you're here with me today. Maybe you're sitting with a warm cup of tea or just taking a little break in your day. Either way, I'm happy we get to spend this time together. Welcome to the Best English Podcast. I'm Sara, and today we are going to dive into something truly exciting. You know, learning English can feel like a journey. Sometimes it's thrilling, full of energy and new discoveries. And sometimes it can be confusing, even frustrating. Have you ever listened to English, maybe a podcast, a movie, or even a conversation, and realized that you know almost every word, but still, the full meaning just doesn't come through? It feels like pieces of a puzzle are floating in the air and you just can't put them together. If that has ever happened to you, you are not alone. Many learners experience the exact same thing. And the truth is, it's not your fault. The problem isn't just your vocabulary. It's how your brain processes the sounds and connects them to meaning. And this is exactly what we're going to explore today. We'll learn how to move from just hearing words to actually understanding the meaning behind them. Or as I like to put it, from words to meaning, fixing your listening problem. We'll talk about the hidden blocks that slow you down, and I'll share simple, practical ways to overcome them, so that listening becomes not only easier but also enjoyable. By the end of this episode, you'll feel more confident, more connected to the English you hear, and ready to take real steps forward in your learning. And before we dive in, I have a small favor to ask. If you enjoy this episode, please hit the like button, leave a friendly comment, share it with someone who's learning English too, and of course, subscribe to the podcast. This helps our community grow, and it keeps us making helpful, friendly episodes just like this one. All right, get comfortable, take a deep breath, and let's start turning those words you hear into real understanding. Now that we've warmed up and talked about how sometimes words alone aren't enough, let's step into real life. Imagine this. You're sitting at home, watching a short video, or maybe listening to a friend on the phone. Even if you know almost every word, the meaning can still slip away. Why? Because English in real life moves fast. People connect words, shorten sounds, and speak naturally. Think about how you talk in your own language. You don't say every word clearly, right? You skip, you join words together. Native English speakers do the same. Here's a little trick to start. Instead of catching every single word, focus on the big picture first. Listen for the main action, the feeling, and the story behind the words. Let's do a mini practice. Pick a 1-minute clip. Listen once without pausing. Notice what the main idea is. Smile. Relax. See how much your brain actually understands. This small exercise trains your brain to follow English naturally without stressing over every word. And in the next part, we'll see why our mind sometimes makes listening even harder and what simple steps we can take to fix that. So far, we've practiced noticing the big picture in English. Now, let's understand why listening can still feel tricky sometimes. Here's the truth. In real conversations, English is fast and connected. Some words are spoken quickly, some sounds disappear, and sometimes words join together. For example, instead of, "What are you going to do?" you might hear, "What you gonna do?" Or instead of, "I'm going to help you," you hear, "I'm gonna help ya." See, the words are all there, but your brain has to connect the sounds to catch the meaning. And if you try to listen to every single word, it can feel overwhelming. Here's a fun mini exercise. Take a short audio clip. Listen once without stopping. Focus only on the words that carry meaning, like the action, the person, or the feeling. Don't worry about tiny words like to or ah. They will come naturally with practice. This simple method trains your brain to understand real English without stress. And in the next part, we'll talk about how our mind can block understanding and how to relax your brain for easier listening. So far, we've seen that real English can move fast, and words can connect in tricky ways. Now, let's talk about your mind. Sometimes the hardest part of listening is not the English itself. It's what your brain does when it feels stressed or confused. For example, you hear someone speaking fast, and immediately your brain thinks, "I don't understand." And suddenly, it blocks the meaning. This is called a mental block. Here's the good news. You can train your brain to stay calm and focused. A simple trick is to breathe and relax. Before listening, take one deep breath. Tell yourself, "I don't need to understand every word. I just follow the main idea." Another tip, chunk your listening. Don't try to take in everything at once. Listen to small sections, even 5 to 10 seconds, and catch the main idea. Then move to the next part. Try this little exercise right now. Pick a short audio clip. Take a deep breath. Listen for just 10 seconds. Notice the action or feeling. Pause. Breathe. Then continue. Doing this regularly helps your brain relax, makes listening easier, and slowly builds your confidence. And in the next part, we'll start practical listening exercises that are fun, simple, and really effective. Now that we've relaxed our brain and understood why listening can feel tricky, it's time to have some fun with practical exercises. Here's the first exercise. Micro-listening. Pick a short audio clip, only 5 to 10 seconds. Listen carefully. Then, play it again and try to catch every small sound. Repeat a few times. It feels tiny, but it trains your brain to notice important details. Exercise number 2. Shadowing. Play a short sentence. Speak at the same time as the speaker. Copy the rhythm, the speed, and even the tone. Don't worry about mistakes. The goal is to feel the music of English in your mouth. Exercise number 3. Chunk listening. Instead of focusing on single words, listen for chunks or small phrases like "take a shower" or "make a decision." Notice how the meaning comes together naturally. Exercise number 4. Real English practice. Use songs, movies, or podcasts. Don't try to understand every word. Focus on the main idea, the feeling, and the actions. Enjoy it. Listen casually. This trains your brain to follow real English in everyday life. Try at least one of these exercises today, even for just 5 minutes. Small steps every day are better than one big step once a week. With regular practice, your listening will become easier, faster, and more confident. So far, we've tried small exercises and fun ways to train your ears. Now, let's talk about some simple tips that can make listening much easier every day. Tip number 1. Listen in short bursts. Don't force yourself to listen for a long time. Even 5 minutes a day is enough if you focus. Small steps every day are better than one long session once a week. Tip number 2. Shadow short sentences. Pick a sentence from a podcast, movie, or video. Say it at the same time as the speaker. Copy the rhythm and the sound. This helps your mouth and ears work together. Tip number 3. Learn chunks, not just words. Focus on short phrases like "make a decision," "take a break," or "go for a walk." When you practice chunks, your brain understands faster in real conversations. Tip number 4. Use real English materials. Movies, songs, podcasts. Yes, sometimes it's fast or tricky, but this is how English is really spoken. Don't worry if you don't understand every word. Enjoy it. Focus on the meaning. Tip number 5. Notice small sounds. Words like gonna, wanna, didya are very common. Train your ears to hear them. Slowly, your brain will recognize them automatically. Try 1 or 2 tips every day. Even 5 minutes of focused listening can make a huge difference. With daily practice, your confidence will grow and understanding English will feel natural and enjoyable. We've covered a lot so far. Let's take a moment to review what we've learned. First, we saw that words alone don't give the full meaning. English is connected, fast, and sometimes tricky. Then we talked about mental blocks. Your brain can feel stressed or confused when listening. Relaxing and focusing on the main idea is key. We also tried fun exercises, micro-listening, shadowing, and listening for chunks. Small, regular practice helps your brain catch the real sounds. And we shared daily tips. Listen a few minutes every day. Notice small sounds. Use real English materials and learn chunks, not just words. Now, let's do a quick practice together. Pick a short 1-minute clip. Listen once and just catch the main idea, then pick one phrase or chunk. Say it aloud, shadowing the speaker. See? In just a couple of minutes, you practiced both listening and speaking naturally. This is how small daily actions build real progress. And remember, consistency beats long, rare sessions. Now let's take a slightly bigger step. This exercise is about listening to real sentences and catching important details. Pick a short audio, maybe 30 to 40 seconds. Listen carefully, but don't worry about understanding every single word. While listening, try this. 1. Focus on who is speaking. 2. Listen for what they are doing or saying. 3. Notice the words that carry the meaning, like verbs or key phrases. Ignore tiny words for now. For example, if someone says, "I'm going to visit my friend tomorrow," you might hear, "I'm gonna visit my friend tomorrow." Focus on visit my friend tomorrow. That's the key information. Now let's do shadowing at the same time. Repeat the main chunks aloud, copying the rhythm and speed. This helps your brain connect the sounds to the meaning naturally. Try this a few times with different clips. The goal is not perfection, but building your ear for real English. With practice, your brain will start understanding more naturally, and listening will feel easier every day. Now that we've practiced shadowing and listening for key chunks, let's look at more practical tips for daily listening. Tip number 1. Listen while doing something simple. You can listen while cooking, walking, or cleaning. Even if your focus isn't 100%, your brain still absorbs the sounds. Tip number 2. Repeat favorite clips. Pick a short video, song, or podcast that you like. Listen again and again. This helps your brain notice details you missed the first time. Tip number 3. Mix slow and fast English. Start with slow podcasts or videos, then gradually try faster ones. This trains your ear for different speeds and accents. Tip number 4. Focus on phrases, not words. Listen for chunks like, "have a good time," or "let me think." They carry meaning better than individual words. Tip number 5. Stay relaxed and enjoy it. If you feel stressed, take a breath, smile, and just follow the main idea. Enjoying the process helps your brain absorb English naturally. Try 1 or 2 of these tips every day. Even 5 minutes of focused listening can improve your understanding quickly. With small daily actions, you'll notice big progress over time. By now, you've practiced shadowing, chunks, and daily tips. Now, let's make listening even more fun. Here's a game you can try. Spot the word. Play a short audio clip. Pick one word or sound to listen for. Every time you hear it, clap your hands or say it out loud. This trains your ear to focus on details without feeling stressed. Another fun exercise: guess the meaning. Listen to a sentence or short conversation. Don't worry about understanding every word. Try to guess the meaning from context. It's like solving a puzzle. Tip 3. Act it out. Pick a phrase or sentence from a clip. Say it aloud and act it out like a little scene. This helps your brain connect the sounds, rhythm, and meaning together. Remember, learning English doesn't have to be serious all the time. Games and fun exercises make your brain enjoy listening, and the more you enjoy, the more your listening improves naturally. By now, you've practiced listening with small exercises and fun games. Now it's time for real-life listening practice. Imagine this. You're at a cafe or talking to a friend on the phone. People speak fast, connect words, and sometimes skip small sounds. This can feel tricky at first. Here's a simple approach. 1. Focus on the main idea of what the person is saying. 2. Listen for key words and phrases, not every single word. 3. Repeat or shadow chunks of the conversation aloud. Example. Someone says, "I'm going to meet my friend at the park in an hour." You might hear, "I'm going to meet my friend at the park in an hour." Focus on "meet my friend at the park." That's the most important part. Tip. Replay and compare. Listen to the same conversation or clip multiple times. Each time, notice more details you didn't catch before. Your brain learns to process English faster and more naturally. Try using these tips with short real-life audios or conversations today. Even small steps help your listening become more confident and accurate. And in the next part, we'll explore how to enjoy listening every day and make it part of your daily routine. Now, let's make listening a joyful habit. Tip number 1. Listen to what you love. Pick topics, videos, or podcasts that you enjoy. If you like music, movies, or travel stories, start there. Enjoyment helps your brain absorb English naturally. Tip number 2. Make it daily. Even 5 to 10 minutes a day is enough. Consistency is more important than long sessions. Think of it like a morning cup of tea, small, regular, comforting. Tip number 3. Mix active and passive listening. Active listening. Focus carefully on phrases, shadow, or repeat chunks. Passive listening. Play English in the background while cooking or walking. Both train your brain in different ways. Tip number 4. Celebrate small wins. Notice when you understand more than before, catch a tricky sound, or follow a conversation without pausing. Every small progress is a step forward. Remember, listening is a journey, not a race. Make it fun, make it daily, and enjoy every little improvement. Soon, understanding English will feel natural, and you'll feel confident in everyday conversations. We've had an amazing journey together today. Let's take a moment to review everything we've learned. First, we discovered that words alone are not enough. Listening English requires connecting sounds to meaning. Then we explored mental blocks and learned how to relax our brain. We practiced micro-listening, shadowing, and chunk listening. We tried real-life examples and fun games, and we learned daily tips to make listening easier and enjoyable. The most important thing to remember is this: small daily actions, practice, and enjoyment make huge differences over time. Consistency beats long, rare sessions every time. Before we finish, I have a small favor to ask. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button. Leave a friendly comment, share it with someone who's learning English too, and of course, subscribe to the Best English Podcast. Your support helps our community grow and keeps us making helpful, friendly episodes just like this one. Thank you for spending this time with me. Remember, listening is a journey, and every small step brings you closer to understanding English naturally. Keep practicing, stay curious, and most importantly, enjoy the process.